¿Qué tal, amigos? Ahora sí, bienvenidos de nuevo. Aquí intento número 2. Creo que ahora sí ya podemos compartir bien la pantalla del juego. Y no nos déjenme checar si estoy bien acá en el audio. Parece que está todo correcto. Ahí ya deben de estar viendo el juego. Nada más déjenme verificar en TikTok que todo esté correcto. Y parece que sí. Aunque en la vista vertical, no sé por qué está viendo la vista horizontal, pero sirve que les recomiendo que mejor lo vean en horizontal para que disfruten bien el juego. Y sí, ahí ya deben de estarlo viendo correctamente en todas las plataformas. Y como ya la mayoría saben, nos pueden ver en Twitch, en Facebook o en Kick, en la que mejor les acomode, la plataforma que les agrade más. En cualquiera de esas pueden participar en el chat. Sobre todo en Twitch es el que es más fácil para nosotros estarlo monitoreando. Entonces es mucho más fácil que podamos echar una platicadita si se vienen a Twitch. Pero igual acá siempre estoy tratando de estar al pendiente del chat de TikTok también. Bienvenidos a todos los de TikTok. Desde que está llegando la bandita, pues vamos comenzando con las partidas del día de hoy, que espero me vaya mucho mejor. Y ahora me faltó el audio de la capturadora. Me recargo en la pared. A ver, esperen, me voy a negros un segundito, pero aquí sigo, me van a seguir escuchando. Nada más estoy configurando de nuevo el audio de la capturadora. Creo que no es del lado de la capturadora. El día de hoy, sí, me equivoqué, me faltó acá poner la salida de audio. Ahora sí, ya deben de estar escuchando el juego correctamente, al igual que yo, para que podamos escuchar bien de dónde vienen los balazos y no nos agarren desprevenidos como la otra vez. que dudo un poquito que no pase, ¿verdad? Aunque estemos acá a las vivas, siempre por ahí alguno nos agarra desprevenido. Ahora ya no me acuerdo si nos metíamos al táctico o a las rápidas. Que vamos a probar partida rápida. Hay de arcade. ¿Qué es el arcade? Ok. A ver, según esto son modalidades diferentes. A ver si no sale peor, porque si de por sí con la que ya habíamos estado jugando, pues no hemos brillado mucho, ¿verdad? Aún nos cuesta trabajo el tener bajas en el juego. Ok, empezamos en la sala de té. Y aquí, según yo, el que nos había agradado más era Castle. Pero pues vamos a ver. Veamos cómo nos va. Crucen los dedos, amigos, para que nos vaya chido.
Prepárense para eliminar a los hostiles.
O sea que en este no hay...
Pasando protectores.
Oh, yo quiero.
Faltan 10 segundos. 5 segundos para la inserción.
Bueno, esto es más puedo reforzar.
Bomba localizada por el enemigo.
¿Ya? ¿Tan rápido?
¡Reponiendo cargador!
Ya me acordé. Bien, ¿por qué se fueron tan lejos?
¡Recargo!
Están duros los trancazos acá. Vamos acá a seguir al compañero. Sí, como que parece que sabe a dónde va. No tengo granadas.
Solo está vivo uno de los atacantes.
Vaya, yo te sigo, yo te sigo.
de los defensores, enemigos eliminados.
Oh. Pues sí, justo el que venía yo siguiendo se echó al último. Y entonces, quiero pensar que ayudé en motivación. Vamos con la segunda ronda. Y según yo seguimos defendiendo. Entonces, es que es el primer equipo que me toca que se despliega demasiado. No se queda donde están las bombas. Como que es una estrategia
Prepárense
diferente.
para eliminar a los hostiles.
No hay tiempo que vengo una flor de espino.
He reforzado la pared.
Faltan 10 segundos.
Escudo preparado. Alambre de espino en posición.
5 segundos.
Flor de espino.
Pero no es muy poquito tiempo.
Los atacantes
Apenas
han
estamos
encontrado una bomba.
desplegando
Pared
aquí.
reforzada.
Para el ataque.
Se me olvidó agarrar mi chalequín. Empezaron los trancazos. Y ya la. Por aquí anda. Chiro, ¿dónde se fue?
Queda el último atacante.
¿Dónde está? Bien.
Victoria de los defensores, enemigos eliminados.
Vientos. Ahora sí me sentí de utilidad. Tuvo buena, tuvo buena. Ahora estamos atacando. Y... no recuerdo cuál era el que escogía para atacar. No era este. Estamos listos. Órale. Esa Ash se ve muy pro. Yo creo que ya lleva bastante tiempo jugando esto. Entonces, yo creo que vamos a tener buena ventaja.
Dron
Eso
aliado
espero.
desplegado. El enemigo refuerza su posición. Segundos y fuera.
No veo a nadie.
Inserción en 5 segundos. Han encontrado una bomba. Vayan a esa posición y desactívenla.
Decídete. Vamos en bola.
¡Ojo con la explosión!
¿Que vio a alguien? Además es precavido.
¡Reponiendo cargador!
Creo que está justo acá de este lado. Pero va a estar medio complicado asomarme sin que me maten. Ahí está. Justo lo que decía. Con estas granadas. que sí se lo echó. ¡Ay, güey! ¿De dónde? ¿De dónde? Ni siquiera vi de dónde me dispararon.
Menax está en línea y
Ese sí
funcionando.
lo vi, estaba enfrente de mí. El otro sí estaba bien escondido.
Solo queda un atacante vivo. Queda uno de los enemigos.
No.
Defensores neutralizados. Vencen los atacantes.
Ahora sí ganamos sin mi ayuda. La pasada sí ayudé. De mi modo, en esta no pude hacer casi nada. Ah, ya terminó. Ganamos. La verdad es que no identifiqué qué hizo cada uno. Y a mí no me dieron nada de puntos. Y aún así fui el último lugar. Ni modo, ni modo. ¿Qué onda, Gus? Bienvenido. Vamos a ver si podemos seguir con el mismo equipo. Que estuvo rifado. ¿Y qué es el paquete alfa? No tengo ni idea. Ahí está, emparejando. A ver si, esperemos que no tarde. Generalmente no tarda mucho. Ahorita, acá que anda Agus en el chat, me recordó que... Ahora sí que me recordó recordarles que mañana vamos a tener nuestro Super Bowl de señores geek para que no se lo pierdan. A ver si logramos hacer un partido que sea premonitorio y que se cumpla el próximo domingo. Sí, sigamos con el azúcar glass. Creo que me ha ido más o menos bien con ese muchacho.
Dron aliado desplegado. El enemigo refuerza su posición.
Oh. Este escenario no lo conocía. Y no sé si es por acá. Ócala.
Inserción en 10 segundos.
Pues no, creo que sí era dentro de la
Inserción
vida.
en 5 segundos.
Ya la regué. Se va
Han
a quedar
encontrado una
así.
bomba. Vayan a esa posición y desactívenla.
Guíenme, que yo no conozco este. Uy, uy. ¿Ya tan rápido? Se disparan. Para allá, que no te estoy viendo el trasero.
¡Yo os cubriré!
Chihuahua. No le di.
Solo queda un agente del equipo.
Ese güey no cubrió a nadie. Ah, miren, podíamos entrar por el ala. Y ahí estaba uno. Chin. Es que si no,
Han dejado caer
no
el
conocí
desactivador.
este escenario.
Los aliados han sido eliminados.
Pero está chido. Ojalá me vuelva a tocar. Ronda 2. Quería probar la otra. La de la candela.
Dron aliado desplegado. El enemigo refuerza su posición.
Estoy, a ver. Que hace rato me caí y ahí estuvo el error. Uy. Bueno, pues si vienen de acá arriba, aquí sé que no hay nada arriba, ¿no?
Inserción en 10
Ahí
segundos.
estaba uno.
5 segundos y fuera. Han encontrado una bomba.
Vamos.
Vayan a esa posición y desactívenla.
Que alguien se asome por ahí. No, pues ya. Sigamos a los demás.
Quedaos junto a mí.
¡Recargo!
A ver si por lo menos ya entramos. No hay camino por aquel lado.
Detectados. Primera planta.
¡Detrás de mí! Es hora de avanzar.
Voy a activar la carga de racimo.
Creo que andan por aquí.
Hay que recuperar el Sedax.
¡Ay, güey! Sí.
Solo queda un aliado.
Y no creo que lo logre. Ese fue el que me desvivió. Ese con el escudo que está bastante chido. Pero, pues obviamente no lo tengo aún. Veo que acá la bandita en TikTok se está juntando. Bienvenidos. Bienvenidos a esta partida de manques. Yo diciendo que dudaba que lo fuera a lograr.
El
No va
Sedax
tan
ha sido recuperado. 15
Dispárale.
segundos.
Sí.
Aliados neutralizados.
Ya estuvo, como que estuvo cerca, ¿no? Parecía como que sí lo lograba. Y ronda 3. Ya no nos dieron a escoger. Y nos toca defender. Y me voy a seguir con el castle. A ver cómo nos va. Vamos, vamos. 3 segundos. Toca defender.
Prepárense para enfrentarse al enemigo.
Hora de protegerse.
¿Por qué no reforzaron todo? A ver.
He reforzado la pared.
Quedan 10 segundos.
Solo que sea porque está muy grande la pared.
5 segundos.
Mira, mucha chamba.
Bomba localizada por el enemigo.
Ni siquiera vi el hoyo. Chale. Ya me desagrupé.
Sistema de defensa activa desplegado.
Eso no me parece buena idea. Ah, bueno, aquí. Vámonos. Ahí está.
Desplegando SDA.
¿Se lo echó? ¿A dónde se fue?
¡Cubridme! ¡Recargo! ¡Pongo cargador! ¡Recargo! ¡Cubridme!
No, es que les cueste un poquito más de trabajo. Como que se lo
Queda el
debe
último
echar.
atacante. Los defensores eliminaron
Ah,
a los
vi.
atacantes.
Bueno, sí vi a uno, pero se lo echó al otro. Y ronda 4. ¿Cómo vamos? 3-1. A ver si nos están dando una paliza. 2-1. Ah, no está tan mal. Me retracto. Pues voy a seguir con este güey. No, no quería la escopeta. Me lleva. Ya ni modo. Ahora traigo doble
Prepárense para
escopeta.
eliminar a los
Ah, no.
hostiles.
Bueno. Pensé que no me había dado chance de...
He reforzado la pared.
15 segundos.
Sistema de defensa activa en marcha.
Quedan 10 segundos.
Ay, güey. ¿Qué fue eso?
5 segundos y contando. Los hostiles han encontrado una bomba. Prepárense para luchar.
Garra activada. C4 preparado. demonios pasa? ¿Qué haces?
Compañero. Otra vez. Lo siento. Ay, se quejan de lo que hago y me disparan a mí también. A ver si ahora no amenazan me amenazan a mí y a toda mi familia como el otro día. Son bastante delicados en este juego. Así que no entienden que los accidentes pasan. Aquí no hay nada. No lo alcancé a marcar. Me lleva.
Queda el último agente aliado en pie. Misión en peligro. Hay un desactivador de explosivos. 15 segundos.
No,
Defensores
pues no.
eliminados. Misión fracasada.
Ya fueron 4. Creo que ya valió. Y sí. Pues estuvo chido este escenario. Me agradó. Estuvo bueno descubrirlo. Ya no estaba aquí ¿cómo se llama? El que maté. Se fue. ¿Y ese triangulito rojo qué significa? Buscamos otra partida. No queremos estar con los mismos. Si de por sí casi mato a uno de los compañeros. No creo que esté muy entusiasmado de jugar conmigo de nuevo. ¿Cuál es? Estoy seguro que en este ya he jugado. Nos toca defender. Creo que me agrada más defender. También... ¿qué otro hemos probado? Dijimos que este estaba chido por las camaritas. Y aparte tiene granadas también. Bien, entonces nada más que... Recuérdenme cómo se avientan las cámaras. Porque luego aviento granadas en lugar de cámaras.
Prepárense para eliminar a los hostiles.
Si no me suelta que haya tapado donde rompió.
Faltan 10 segundos.
reforzada!
Faltan 5 segundos.
Activando cámara.
Creo que ahí.
Bomba localizada por el
Buen
enemigo.
punto.
Cámara activa y funciona. Hora de decorar un poco esto.
Y la última. Revisemos con los compañeros. ¿Y en dónde estaban las cámaras, por cierto?
Ahora me veis. Ahora no me veis.
Aquí hay una bomba. Alguien me estaba escaneando.
Bien, bien.
¿Dónde fue eso? ¿Dónde fue eso? Se oye muy cerca. Ya lo vi. Bueno, ya se lo echaron.
Necesito
Me atraviesas y luego se quejan de que les disparo. Quitaos. Ahí anda uno. Sí me vio. No sé si sigue ahí atrás. Granada. No manches, no me puede levantar. Les digo, se me olvida que me aventé una granada. Si escogí esta por las granadas y las cámaras, por ahí vi movimiento.
Solo faltan 15 segundos. Misión fracasada. Aliados eliminados.
Ni modo, ronda 2. Sigamos con esta.
Prepárense para para enfrentarse al enemigo.
¿Nos pueden reforzar?
Lista para recibir visitas.
10 segundos. 5 segundos para la inserción.
Justo hace rato estaba pensando, si pongo las cámaras aquí adentro,
Bomba localizada por el enemigo.
si me matan, pues ya no es fácil echarles la mano.
Señal de cámara. Preparo cobertura móvil. Cambio cargadores. ¡Pared fortificada!
Chale, ya se echaron a uno. Oigan, y los chalequitos.
Despliego la alfombrilla trampa.
Cargo munición.
Ahorita no.
Le han detectado.
¿Con qué me detectaron? Por aquí debe haber un dron.
Recargando. Voy a recargar. Recargo. Su posición está comprometida. Solo está vivo uno de los atacantes.
¡Ah! ¡Qué
Este
con mis
aliado en pie.
reflejos!
Los defensores eliminaron a los atacantes.
No, eso no fue nada. Nada favorable. Ronda 3. Y nos toca atacar. Seguimos con el buen Glass.
Dron aliado desplegado. El enemigo refuerza su posición. Inserción en 10 segundos. Inserción en 5
Ah, sí me
segundos.
alcanzó a dar.
Vayan a la posición de la bomba y neutralícenla.
¡Reponiendo cargador!
¿Quién ya está disparando?
El dron va a salir. Activo el código.
Ese dron ya se queda ahí atorado.
Hay que recuperar el SEDAX. El SEDAX ha sido recuperado. El SEDAX ya no está en nuestras manos.
¡Activando dron eléctrico! Hora de despertarlos con una llamada.
Aquí andaba un compañero, ¿no? Porque ya me alejé mucho de los demás. Aquí están justo acá abajo. No veo a nadie. Hay alguien ahí del otro lado.
15 segundos. Faltan 10 segundos. Solo queda un enemigo. 5 segundos.
Yo le iba a disparar al compañero. ¡Sí!
Solo queda un aliado.
Me llevan.
Límite de tiempo superado.
Ay. Muy mal amigos. Sigamos con Don Glass. Espera. Oh, que ver qué arma especial tenía. Si es que tenía una. Ya no vi.
Dron aliado desplegado. El enemigo refuerza su posición. Inserción en 10 segundos. 5 segundos. Han encontrado una bomba. Vayan a esa posición y desactívenla.
¿De dónde? ¿Quién dispara? Que destruyeron ese nuevo centro por ahí. Bueno.
El SEDAX ya no está en nuestras manos. El SEDAX está en nuestras manos.
¡Cambio cargador!
Me robé la baja. Eso matándole.
Desplegando código. ¡Fuera de la zona de explosión! Flash fuera. ¡Ojo con la explosión!
¿De dónde lo dispararon?
¡Recargando!
Último miembro de los enemigos vivo.
Ahí está. Quítate.
Hay que recuperar el SEDAX. Faltan 15 segundos. El desactivador está asegurado. Han dejado... Faltan 10 segundos. Solo queda un aliado. Quedan 5 segundos.
Chido,
Los
sabía
aliados
que
han
estaba
muerto en
ahí.
el combate.
Me recargo en la pared. Ah, si nos fue muy mal, amigos. 3-1. Uy, me dieron muchos puntitos. Ah, no me contaron esa baja como mía. Qué mal. Vamos a ver si quieren jugar, seguir jugando en el mismo equipo, estaría chido. Mira, miren, por acá andaba Mar saludando y me lo perdí. Y aquí yo reviso sus mensajes pasados, no se preocupen. Ustedes escriban en el chat. En este sí nos ha tocado.
Los atacantes han localizado un...
¡Recargando!
They're right there. Wow, they're right there,
Me venía una partida. Una
Alright,
partida de gritanes.
Le han detectado.
Oh, fuck his ass. Let's watch him die. Let's watch him die. Watch him fucking die. Get your fucking
Agente aliado en pie.
Que está, hay que tener muy afilados los
Yeah, admit it.
los reflejos en este
Yeah,
juego.
no, I'm not gonna lie, you're definitely fat because you keep talking about fat. You're definitely fat, buddy. You're definitely fucking fat. And your ass. You're fat, you play Rainbow, and you're probably unhappy as fuck. You're mad. You're just mad you're overweight, bud. Don't be mad you're overweight. Don't be mad you're overweight, Goku. Shut up. You probably watch
Metieron
anime
hasta
and
la
eat your
ronda
dick.
4.
You beat your dick to anime. You beat your dick to anime. You're gay as fuck. You're gay as fuck.
Cállense.
You're gay. You're gay. You're gay. No matter what, if I was 86 like your dumbass was, you tell me that puberty. If I was 23 like your old ass was, you tell me that puberty. You're gay.
Nos callo.
You're done. Clean your ears, bro. Yeah, you're literally cringy as fuck. Every response you say is cringy. Wrong. Is that what you just thought about in this whole fucking conversation? Shut the fuck up and go back to beating your man's dick. Go back to beating your man's dick. Fucking faggot. That's what you say when you give him that cock. That's what you say.
¡Pared fortificada!
10 segundos.
Nasty little Goku fuck. Yo, look at me, Rob. Wow, look at me. Look at me, you little fat fuck. That's what I do, you ass, man. You fucking ass like Goku ass every fucking night.
Fuck up, you eat my dick.
Nasty little fuck. I wouldn't do that. I'd bite your
Enviando
fucking head off
You're
if you
gay.
live on
Hey,
ass.
it's how you
Yeah.
love daddy.
Yes.
Por ahí.
Yeah, and you.
Every response you have is so fucking ass and cringy, and you're what, 28? Y'all just repeat shit because you're cringy as fucking ass at fucking arguing. Y'all are dumb as fuck.
Mira, ya le están dando ese.
Oh fuck, I'm hit. 10-4.
10-4.
Voy a recargar.
Hey, why is the boyfriend still?
Ahí están los chicos. Ya, ¿de qué lado? Ah, me lleva. Me equivoqué de botón. No puede ser. No sabía que se podían destruir.
Queda el último agente aliado en
What are
pie.
you doing, Valkyrie? You're using Spanish shotgun. Oh.
Chihuahua. Ah,
Misión fracasada. Aliados eliminados.
ya lo vi. No, esto estuvo horrible. Me metieron en una partida que ya estaba casi finalizada. No le voy a dar puntos a nadie. Vámonos. Vámonos directo a buscar otra partida. Fíjate, me desesperan esos que se la pasan hablando todo el tiempo. Miren, aquí está jugando Zero y por acá vi un
Dron aliado
Zero
desplegado. El
en
enemigo
TikTok.
refuerza su posición.
Esperemos que sea el mismo. Ah, este escenario también es nuevo para mí.
10 segundos. Inserción en 5 segundos.
Oye, aquí están.
Han encontrado una bomba. Vayan a esa posición y desactívenla.
Sobra. Chin. Sí lo vi. Como que esa cámara está muy escondida ahí.
Solo queda un enemigo. Defensores neutralizados.
Y este
Vencen
güey
los
se quedó
atacantes.
atrás, afuera de donde yo estaba. Es como que no se vale. Ronda 3, defendemos. Ronda 3. Siento que otra vez me robaron. Pues ya ni modo. Aquí nos falta alguien. Solo somos 4. Está cargando. Configurando más bien.
Prepárense para enfrentarse al enemigo.
Activa y funcionante. Recargo.
Listo el escudo.
Quedan 10 segundos. Faltan 5 segundos.
Esperen.
Cámara activada.
Los atacantes han encontrado una bomba. Prepárense para el ataque.
Esperen, me quedaron todos.
Activando cámara.
Sensor de latido armado.
No sé por qué no les gusta reforzar. Ya se echaron a 2. Creo que ahí anda uno. Ay, es un espejo. Qué güey.
Instalando sensor.
¡Ay! Hijo de su madre. No manches, que fue por atrás. Es la única mendiga pared que no reforcé. Me llevo.
Queda un enemigo.
Quedaba. Ah, no, si es.
Solo queda un
Uno de los
agente de los
nuestros.
defensores.
¿Dónde está? Aquí está. Marcado. Marcado de nuevo. El otro güey está ahí abajo. Me lleva. Y se me hace que va a valer queso esto.
15 segundos. El tiempo acaba en 10 segundos.
¿Dónde está?
Quedan 5 segundos. Los atacantes están desarmando una bomba. Desactiven sus SEDAX.
Chin. Y justo es la otra donde no puse cámara.
Localicen el desactivador y destrúyanlo.
Sí, ahí al fondo. Lo logró. Vamos, vamos, vamos. Tú puedes. Los temas ya están
Desactivador de
todos
bombas neutralizado.
desvividos.
Victoria para los aliados.
A ver, mis cámaras lograron marcar a varios. Para que no se quejen. Estuvieron estratégicamente colocadas. Sí, creo que esto está funcionando de las cámaras. Por lo menos para ayudar a los compañeros.
Prepárense para enfrentarse al enemigo.
Activando cámara.
Ayúdenme a reforzar paredes. No sean culéis.
Faltan 10 segundos. Faltan 5 segundos.
¡Asegurando la pared! La imagen de cámara
Los
está en
atacantes
marcha.
han encontrado una bomba. Prepárense.
Chinga, ¿dónde está la bomba? Quedan hasta acá.
Ventana asegurada.
Uy. Míralo.
Está el último agente aliado en pie.
Por atrás. Me lleva. No, nomás no.
Misión fracasada. Defensores
No encontré la
neutralizados.
otra mendiga bomba. Se me perdió. A ver, espérenme, déjenme cambiar la sensibilidad de mi ratón. Ay, no espero que me hayan dejado a
Prepárense para enfrentarse al enemigo.
la Valkyria.
Cámara colocada.
Tenemos una. Esta es la otra cámara. Digo la otra bomba.
Desplegando SDA.
Faltan 10 segundos.
Señal de cámara
5
activa.
segundos para la inserción.
Desplegando SDA.
Los atacantes han encontrado una bomba. Prepárense para el ataque.
¿Por qué se fueron para abajo? Pregúntome yo.
Wow, who knew you were
Sistema de
playing with
defensa
your
activa
boyfriend?
desplegado.
Like niggas, all you like if your friends in our life, I guarantee y'all niggas are always on each other's dick.
No sé quién. ¿Por qué se oye una vocecita? Que ese güey está hablando, por eso yo bien bajito. ¿Dónde? ¿Dónde?
Inhibidor activado.
Watch, bro. You
Ese güey ni siquiera habla, nada más está gritando y haciendo ruidos.
watch it. I'm not good at the game.
Creo que vi a alguien
¡Asegurando
del
la
otro
pared!
lado.
Here's your boyfriend. Can't fucking. Mom will
Me llegó hasta allá.
bitch me. You have nuts. No nuts.
Se echaron a otro. Aguas con esa. Chale, no puede ser. En serio. Ay,
Solo
No
está
sé
vivo
por qué
uno
estaba
de los
ahí.
atacantes.
mira
Faltan
que
10
yo no-
segundos. Solo queda un agente de los defensores.
Ah, no, güey.
Se han quedado sin tiempo.
Por cuestión de tiempo. Ah, bueno, aquí dice que se las pusimos complicada, ¿no? Brasileiros. No sé cuál fue el que llegó al final. No hemos podido mejorar. A ver si quieren jugar, seguir jugando en equipo o se nos van. Ay, les recuerdo que mañana tenemos una partidita, nuestro Super Bowl de señores geek. Nos vamos a echar en el Madden la partida de Kansas contra San Francisco para ver cómo nos va y ver si le atinamos al resultado del domingo. Y más que eso, pues para divertirnos un rato, ¿no? Y ya tiene mucho tiempo que no jugamos Madden, entonces seguramente va a estar buena la pelea entre mancos. Nos toca, empezamos atacando el día de hoy. Bueno, más bien en esta partida. Estoy Buscando... ¿Cuál era el del escudo? Hace rato dijimos cómo se llamaba. ¿Zero? No. Pero ya no me acuerdo. Pues, según yo todavía no lo tengo.
Dron aliado desplegado. El enemigo refuerza su posición.
Ya, tan rápido siguen los tiros.
Segundos y fuera.
Ah, vamos.
5 segundos y fuera.
Ay, nos van a matar.
Vayan a la posición
está
de la
la
bomba y
bomba.
neutralícenla.
Yo lo sigo, yo lo sigo. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso?
Solo queda un enemigo.
¿Ya tan rápido?
¡Recargo! Equipo enemigo eliminado por los atacantes.
No, esto fue muy rápido. A ver si nos tocan en el mismo lugar. O, ¿por qué no? No manches. ¿Por qué pasa tan rápido? No dejan investigar a uno a gusto.
Dron aliado desplegado. El enemigo refuerza su posición.
Ah, me salí. Por ahí no es, compadre.
10 segundos. Inserción en 5 segundos.
Va a salir.
Bomba
Rayos.
localizada. Vayan a su posición y desactívenla.
Activo implante de adrenalina.
Ah, ¿por qué no pasas? No sé de dónde sale eso de la adrenalina.
¡Va una dosis!
Han dejado caer el desactivador. Solo queda un agente del equipo aliado.
¿Y no lancé la... Sí, lancé la granada. Invento. Más que lanzarla, creo que se me cayó. Es que dicen, ¿lo logra o no lo logra? Va bastante precavido. Sí.
Los aliados han muerto en el combate.
Qué listillo. No nos toca defender. A ver, ¿con quién vamos a defender? Vamos a seguir con la Valquiria, aunque... Ay, pues me matan de volada. En uno que otro he brillado un poco. ¿Qué onda, Fernán? Buenas, buenas, bienvenido. Bienvenido a esta masacre.
Prepárense para enfrentarse al enemigo.
¡Refuerzo de
segundos.
¡Pared protegida!
Esperen, me falta poner uno.
Mina de miedo.
Faltan 5 segundos.
¿Dónde está el dron?
Los atacantes han encontrado una bomba. Prepárense para el ataque.
Activando cámara.
Estación en posición.
Protejo el paso de puerta.
Hay tiros ahí. ¿Qué tranza? No manches, de un tiro.
¡Pongo más munición!
Me disparo varias veces, pero me mato de un tiro. Aquí hay uno. Escanea. Ay, estoy equivocando de botón. Aquí hay dos. Ah, sí se los echaron. A ver, por lo menos mis cámaras funcionan.
Preparando una mina. Estación
3 de
médica lista.
3.
Despejo línea de visión.
¿Qué es eso?
Solo queda un agente de los defensores. Misión fracasada. Defensores neutralizados.
Ah, rayos. Ronda 4. Esto se pone peliagudo.
Prepárense para enfrentarse al enemigo.
Señal de cámara activa. ¡Pared fortificada!
Faltan 10 segundos.
Cambiando cargador.
5 segundos para la inserción.
¿Dónde puse la cámara?
Los
Sí,
hostiles
por
han
acá.
encontrado una bomba. Prepárense
Nosotros.
para luchar.
Activa y funcionando. Activando cámara.
Abrígate.
Mina de miedo.
¡Contramedidas listas!
Queda el último agente
Hijo
aliado
de su
en
madre.
pie.
Ah, no puede ser.
Defensores eliminados.
Lo
Misión
tenía de
fracasada.
frente. No inventes. Y... a ver. No, pues quién sabe. No supe ni quién ayudó a quién. Vamos a salirnos y... porque este stream lo quiero terminar practicando Madden. Porque si no, mañana nos va a ir como en feria. Entonces vamos a tener que cambiar de juego. Está. Y vamos a ejecutar el Madden. Y pues obviamente ese lo jugamos con control. Porque pues obviamente con teclado y mouse no creo que sea posible. Pero pues vamos a echarnos un partidito justo para practicar para lo de mañana, que es nuestro gran Super Bowl. Pero a ver si también quiero cambiar acá la categoría del juego para que es el Madden, para que lleguen los que les gusta acá el fútbol americano, ¿verdad? Ahí está, ya está cargando, aunque no escucho nada. A ver ahorita que termine de ejecutar y no estoy seguro si ahí se debería de escuchar algo. Nada más vamos a checar que todo esté bien. Acá parece todo estar correcto, entonces pues vamos a ver. Y si no mal recuerdo, el partido partido. Vamos a buscar a los Kansas porque me va a tocar a mí ser Kansas mañana. Pero vamos a replicar el de contra los Ravens. A ver, déjenme buscar porque no lo vamos a regar. Y pues para que vayamos como debe de ser, ¿no? Sí, fue contra los Ravens, el último de los Chiefs. Entonces busquemos a los Ravens. Y aquí están. Cogemos Kansas. Todo ready. 6 minutos por cuarto. Vamos a aventarnos de... Pues sí, 6 minutos está bien. Exhibición, simulación. La verdad es que esto no sé exactamente. Y justo se jugó en el estadio de los Ravens, si mal no recuerdo. Y ahí está, todo listo. Solo que estoy seguro que ahí ya se debería de escuchar. Y no se oye nada. Vamos a ver si es algo de por acá. No, esperen. Ya me equivoqué. Ahí ya se debería de escuchar, compañeros. Y no digo nada. Y no se oye el juego. ¿Por qué? Lo peor es que ya empezó. Espérenme. Game output. No, sí está. Ustedes disculpen. ¿Cómo ven? Nos vamos por... No, espera. Regresamos por la izquierda.
Harrison Butker set to get
Creo que
us
la pateé muy
started. It's
fuerte.
two AFC powerhouses, the
se va a
Chiefs and
arrodillar.
Ravens underway in Baltimore. And this will go as
Oh
a
my.
touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. The number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
Early part of his career, defenses really had to
A ver
focus
si
on his
igual
running
nos falla aquí
ability.
el
They
Lamar
still do.
como lo hizo ese
But now,
domingo.
he's turned himself into a true dual
Ah,
threat
pero
quarterback.
oigan la
When he
música.
plants his cleats in the ground.
Esperen. Options. Estoy seguro que este sí nos va a meter en problemas. A ver, volumen, control de volumen. Vamos a bajarle un poquitín al volumen general del juego. Estadio, música. La música se nos va al cero. Vamos. Listo.
And turns it
Ahora
loose.
sí.
Good things happen
Formación.
downfield.
Vamos a... mejor vamos... Ok, no me dio tiempo.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson.
Bien.
Can't get rid of it, he's taken down.
Perdieron 2 yardas.
It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after him.
And you were telling me
No,
pregame before we came on air, you
las
think this is
sugerencias del
something we can
coach.
see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about
A
it
ver si no me
because
arrepiento
this is
con
a
esa,
unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
con esa defensa tan agresiva.
On second down, a run with Dobbins.
Bien.
And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25.
Ganaron 2 yardas, pero
Now that's a mountain of a man that just
justo
made
las que
that
habían
stop,
perdido.
isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
On third down, Jackson.
No.
That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across
Chin,
the
si alcanzó el
35.
primer y 10.
It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
In so
No.
many ways, throwing the hitch route
Oigan,
is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible.
¿Ya no lo
Hope he's
están
got
viendo
man-to-man coverage,
en TikTok?
and hope that
Pues
his
mi
athleticism
imaginación.
wins on the perimeter.
Oh, me lleva. ¿Por qué no me avisan? Lo chistoso es que en las demás sí se ve. A ver, seguramente es la opción de la ventana. CPU, Player, Game Options. A ver, no, este es del juego como tal. Chale, ¿dónde será?
Entering settings screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Y alguno de ustedes sabe dónde es. Gameplay Helpers, Autofill, Defensive. No, esto es literal del juego. No. Penalties, Player Skill. ¿Esto qué es? No, tampoco. CPU. No, pues esto es todo de la jugabilidad. Play Call. Field. No, esto tampoco.
Menu narration option is set to off.
Vamos a tener que salir. Yo creo que sí. Esperen. No desesperen ustedes. Vamos al menú. Oh, rayos. Regresamos. Vamos a las opciones. En Graphics seguramente. Full screen. En Widow. Como Black Widow. Como dice Levi. Ahí está. Sí, ahí ya lo ven, pero se ve con bordes. Demonios. Esto no se ve tan bien así. ¿Ya? Déjenme probar de nuevo. Y sí, efectivamente ahí se va a negros. Qué mal, qué mal. A ver, les digo que este Live Studio está medio extraño. Vamos a ver si tiene pantalla, captar cursor. Pues no, no tiene más opciones. Intentemos de nuevo. Voy a tener que dejarlo en ventana. Bueno, por lo menos ahí está el menú del cursor. Pues ahí se ve más o menos, ¿no? Aunque se vea la barrita de opciones y otra vez ya se me desacomodó esto. Vamos a buscar a Kansas. Ahí estamos. Vamos a ver que hay opciones avanzadas. No, pues no. Creo que son demasiado avanzadas. Ahora sí, 20 segundos, 6 minutos. Vamos a ponerle... Vamos a buscar el de los Ravens. Ahí está. 6 minutos. Y listo. Ahora sí ya todos estamos viendo esto. Ustedes disculparán acá en TikTok, pero tuvimos problemas. Pero ya estamos. Ya deben de estarlo viendo. Y de nuevo empezamos nosotros. Vamos a hacerlos correr por el lado derecho. Por lo que necesito no pegarle tan fuerte para que no se arrodille, para obligarlo a correr. ¿Dónde le quedó? Como en tantos, 22.
Offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
And he remains the league's premier rushing threat and one of the biggest playmakers among quarterbacks. His goal each and every season, continue to expand his game as a passer and become well-rounded. All those highlight reel plays you see, they come off the fact that he can run it, throw it, and scares defenses every time he takes a snap.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw is on target to Duvernay. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said.
Sí, justo el que dejé en blanco. Muy mala elección.
Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47.
Está ese huecote ahí en el centro.
They'll try and run right on the option.
Detengan a la mar.
A quick feet by Jackson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
No me están convenciendo las sugerencias del coach.
Sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
That's a nice job there defensively.
Así pasan porque pasan.
That little touch pass, they saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Second down and 7. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins.
Bien.
And not much running room. Down to the 32.
Tercera y 6. Vamos, otra más.
Just 1 yard there. We talk about defenders, specifically
¿dónde
linebackers,
vas?
keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Chihuahua.
Ah,
se me...
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down.
Me aventé a la nada.
The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another
first down.
Solid opening drive so far. Charles, they move this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me,
al camarógrafo.
Body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now.
Suponer que van a correr.
We'll take care of the end of this drive.
And they'll let the quarterback keep him here on 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Well, he had success earlier in the drive, keeping it himself. Not here, though.
And sometimes when you have that kind of success, you can fall in love with the option a little bit too much and not give the defense credit for making adjustments themselves. And that play starts to lose its effectiveness.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. And they'll try and run the option and pick it up. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
No manches. ¿Por qué?
They'll run for it. It's Edwards.
No manches.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
No puedo creer.
Gus Edwards, 15 yards. And the Ravens are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. So a big decision there to go on 4th down. Gets him not only the first, but gets him the touchdown as well.
And Brandon, you and I know that all these coaches tell us if every play is executed the way it's designed, it goes for a touchdown. But let's be honest, they were shooting for the first down on that one. And boy, were they fortunate to take it all the way in.
Tratar de regresar por el lado izquierdo.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Y se va a correr. Me vale.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line. So the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Dio casi lo mismo.
Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out of Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
And simply put, for many,
vamos a probar las sugerencias del coach primero.
Because of his ability to create, find the open man, use all the different arm angles that he has. He's a complete package, and boy, his team loves to play around him.
Que luego se me acaba el tiempo por andar checando esto.
Mahomes now on 1st down.
No, okay.
One incomplete. Charles already trailing by
tranza
touchdown
con
early.
Mahomes?
This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good
Harman va a ser buena opción. Ya es un corte ahí medio raro.
Coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead.
No.
This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Ah, manche, ya fue la cuarta y 8. Vamos a tener que patear.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play.
Está muy peligroso
They've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Oh, the return is Prochet. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns.
No.
A beautiful spin and run. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt a first down.
Vamos.
Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And he'll get about 5 yards. He'll take this
Pero
down
ya están
inside
en
the
zona de gol de
20-yard
campo.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off.
Demonios
A
es
pretty decent
posible.
game.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Esto no me gusta.
Now they'll run the option to the short side route. And he'll get him inside the 15
Me falla
down
mucho
to
el
the
tacleo.
14-yard line.
Me
They'll
voy de
get 5
largo.
out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Pues vamos bastante mal.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
Agápelo.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there.
In for the Ravens touchdown. Sean Bateman on the touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced to punt to get the ball back.
Tenemos que revisar por el lado derecho.
Both sides playing
20
at
ya.
level.
14-0. Corre.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end
Sí,
zone.
no, eso estoy de
And no
acuerdo.
chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Vamos a dejar de
Kansas City
hacerle
taking the
caso
field for their second
al
drive.
coach.
And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw caught by Gray. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Vamos a ver si nos funciona con el buen Pacheco.
Un
pase rápido. No. Cayó. Avanzamos una.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Aquí hay una.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Con Hartman. Y Smith también es buena opción mientras me protejan bien en la bolsa. Uy, uy. Muy arriesgado.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Vamos a probar con esta.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert.
Vamos, Kelsey, vamos. Puedes.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
Ahí está.
And it's going to be
¿Sí entró?
incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast.
No
That's
fue.
not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first two drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Te faltan 4 minutos. Si estamos en la yarda 35, no. Está
On
muy
fourth down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. And now this offense comes back out
tanto defensa como ofensiva.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers. But you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them. But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll go option to the short side. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Imaginación, no sigo escuchando música del juego. Espero que no tenga copyright. ¿Qué es 3rd y 4?
This offense so far on 3rd down,
No,
they've
esto
been
no está
okay,
bien.
2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now it's Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Regresa por la derecha. Espero que la patee hacia la derecha. Al centro.
This will be fielded at the 17.
Chihuahua.
It'll be a 48-yard punt.
22.
5 there on the return. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. And now here comes Kansas City. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Kelsey no se mueve. Pacheco.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Uy.
This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Miren, en esta Pacheco hace un movimiento ahí.
Mahomes gonna throw.
No puede ser.
Tyus Bowser with a pick.
Ya valió.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
No sé por qué me fui con Pacheco.
Well, the way things have been going in this one, Charles, it was only a matter of time before this defense got involved and made a big play. And they do right there. Gosh, this lead is so large, CD, and we're only in the first half.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing that's so amazing about it. You mentioned this large lead. How's this their first takeaway of the game? And what a spectacular run it was. Adding to the lead, showing the true dominance, and you're exactly right. We're still in the first half.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it makes the score 21-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
Hijo de su madre.
And he won't quite make it to the
24
25.
yarditas.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. Let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. From the 27th, Mahomes. Now throw right side, taken in by the tight end Gray. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
No sé, ¿esto qué?
If there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half,
no, ¿qué fue eso?
Too late.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
No mames, se pasaron como estuvieran en su casa.
Well, someone is certainly having a big game, and while that sack doesn't quite have the splash of his pick six from earlier, you know he's thrilled to be making big plays during a great individual effort today.
No manches.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Segunda y 16, no inventes. A ver.
Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes.
Corre.
Is going to be incomplete.
Down several scores behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, you're the offensive line. Your big concern, protecting your quarterback, even a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
Pases más largos. Vamos a probar este.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll buy some time right.
¿Qué?
And this is going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return.
Ya que se
and they
acabe.
will take over 1st and 10.
Por lo menos
the Ravens
esta
going to get
primera
one more
mitad.
drive here in this first half. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman.
Aquí le dan tanto tiempo.
Got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
Yo creo que van a correr.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Revisemos por la izquierda.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Manches.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down. And find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Tyus Bowser able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Defenders are always happy anytime they can sack a quarterback for a loss of 10 or more yards. There's an example there. High fives all around.
Ay. ¿Qué? ¿Qué son esas jugadas raras?
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Sentí que estaba demasiado lejos. Podía pasar algo malo.
It's a gain of 35.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Vamos, Mahomes.
Caught,
Oh,
Kelsey,
no manches.
left side. And he'll be brought down
Eso
inside
estuvo
the
horrible.
40-yard line.
Sí, aceptamos su castigo.
But tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, no matter what angle you're making a tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Que la manoseó ahí.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Vamos a probar otra cosa.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
Vamos.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Ay, es 3rd y 8.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense
Estoy
is what
haciendo.
helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Vamos. Tú puedes. No, ustedes pueden. Ustedes solo
They go play
despéjense.
action. Now Mahomes. Under a heavy rush and down he goes. Kyle Hamilton running up from his safety spot and earning the sack.
Es una burla.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
No la vamos a jugar. Se va el tiempo.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
No.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
Ah, no lo agarré.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Again, Jackson will keep it. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against him throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson has got his man. It's Andrews. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Jackson fighting his tight end Andrews for the Ravens' 1st down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. Brought down by Willie Gay.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's the option play now to the left. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. So not his arm, but hurting him with his legs. A gain of 19 on the keeper and a 1st down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Chris Jones that time coming in with a tackle behind the line. Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was onto it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on 3rd down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll begin it with a field goal try here. He'll have the win at his back here in the 4th quarter.
Vamos.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Ya basta con esa paliza.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know.
Ya tenemos que anotar. Nos podemos ir en ceros.
Never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so, and maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the 4th quarter, facing the big deficit. Just what silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like 1 possession left and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run to have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch.
Creo que Gray sería una opción. Herman Smith podría ser. No, se atoró. Estúpido Gray.
Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses.
Estúpido
but you
Gray.
have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Están aquí bien cerquita. No los he podido detener hasta ahorita.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
He'll get two on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Jackson gonna run again. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe call it 4th and inches.
Oh man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Esperen que dice acá el TikTok Studio que se desconectó, pero sí estamos en vivo. Está volviendo loco. Pues parece que sí van a intentar el gol de campo.
Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. He made his first attempt, this from 45.
Creo que ya con la ventaja que tienen, ya se la hubieran jugado.
It's 27-0 now.
Total, 3 puntos más, 3 puntos menos, no creo que haga mucha diferencia. Eran 2 intercepciones.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Debe, no sean gandallas.
Mahomes.
Yes, esa mamá.
And his throw is incomplete.
No hay nadie
That's
ahí.
another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big
Inténtalo de
turnovers
nuevo.
and stops
Pinche
from one
Mahomes.
side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Rolling to his left. Open man downfield, that's Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. Well, this game well in hand. Perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it.
But I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover, but I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I play?
Yeah, you played defense.
Ya no le voy a mandar
I'll let you
pases
go.
ese
I took
güey.
a shot. At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Tercera y 6. Vamos, vamos, vamos. Que les pueden.
Throwing is Mahomes on third.
No, que.
And that is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now Mahomes got to have this one.
No,
the tight end Kelsey. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away
que no
on
entiendo
4th
cómo
down.
es que
And that will force a turnover
se ha
on
llegado, digo, el
downs.
Mahomes ha llegado tan
On
lejos
1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And they'll get this just to the
en este
47.
juego.
1 yard
No da
gain.
una.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got
Lanza
some
muy mal
smiles
los
on its
pases.
faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
I know the
Creo que
speed
en la
is the
defensa
hallmark of
he
today's
mejorado un
NFL
poco.
game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers
Pero
set the edge.
el otro lado es el que me
So it's
preocupa.
Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away.
Uy,
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And good penetration here. He'll get this
Está
down
bien, señor.
only to about the
Está muy
49-yard
lejos.
line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
No,
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard
no
line.
inventes.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Now the Chiefs offense, they
Mahomes.
get ready to head on the field.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And a big deficit, Charles, but they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has
Está
actually been
horrible.
working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board? So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They
No.
might as well go for broke.
Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Tío, que pinche Mahomes de los pases
Things are just going
horribles.
from bad to worse now. It's a safety
Sí que se
that does
tienen
him
que
in here.
regresar para agarrar su
That is one frustrated
mendigo
offensive
pase.
unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing.
Madriza me
They'd
metieron.
be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Here's Hill on the return.
Ándale, se te pasa.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
Well, whatever the relationship was between the special teams and the offense,
Valió
it's
gorro.
gotten a heck of a lot closer after a return like that.
Ni el de la
Special
honra,
teams just keep
muchachos.
setting them up. The offense thinks they'll go out there and knock them down.
Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Ya empezaron a acabarme lo que no se hagan güeyes.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
En 4 segunditos.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goal
qué mal
post,
juego.
and that will extend their lead even further.
Qué paliza me metieron.
Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points.
Y digo, quién sabe cómo se vaya a poner el juego de mañana, porque
And Brandon, I just have to ask you,
viendo este
all
nivel,
the stuff that we saw happen today, those are statistics, numbers, the whole deal. But my question is, how does one team come ready to play and the other one obviously not ready at all?
Well, I mean, I obviously don't have an answer to that, but that was the story from the get-go. One side was...
a ver, la revancha. Revisemos por la derecha. Bueno, más bien, hagámoslo revisar por la derecha.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one
Esperemos
started.
que
And
lo que
off we
mejoramos
go
de
from
defensa
M&T
se
Bank
note.
Stadium.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
No veo la mejora. Se mejoran hasta la yarda 27. Bueno, vámonos con las sugerencias del coach.
Right to the air is Jackson.
Uy.
That's going to be caught. It's James Prochet. And he'll
Sentí que se nos iba a pelar.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Dobbins running out of the gun, and he'll push forward for a couple to the 34.
Creo que vamos mejorando un poquito. Tercera y 3 y no creo que pasen. Imagino que van a tratar de correr. Espero.
On third and short, they'll try option left. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. Well, so much for that possession.
Yeah, I think he tried to do a little too much there, partner. He tried to keep it himself.
Se quedó ahí, parece como si hubiera desmayado. Y recibimos patada. Muy bien. Empezamos mejor este partido, ¿no? La ofensiva es la que nomás no se deja. Se ve muy raro ese Patrick Mahomes. Como que se ven drogas.
You can't just put him into one box. No matter how the game proceeds, no matter what is needed,
si intentamos correr, que ya intenté demasiado pases. A lo mejor es lo que está mal. 3 yardas. Casi nada.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Vamos probando por tierra.
Here's Jerick McKinnon, his first carry of the ball game. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 44, Mahomes finding Hardman here over
Sí,
the
fue
middle.
primera idea. No manches, ese fue.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And he will have a Chiefs
Sí, no,
first
era
down.
casi imposible fallar eso.
As they convert on 3rd and inches.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the
Bueno,
first down marker
intentamos
was and getting
por
there.
tierra todavía. Probemos. No avanzamos mucho por tierra, pero avanzamos. Ah, me retracto. Eso estuvo bueno.
Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that
¿Quién fue?
time.
¿Pacheco?
To describe that one, I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Pacheco es el 10. Vamos, Pacheco.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the
Sí,
game,
estás
doesn't it?
jugando,
You know,
¿verdad?
because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and
Llegamos por
establish
tierra.
things, and it
Nos
looks
ha
like it's kind
funcionado.
of like clockwork right now for them.
Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
¿Quién es el
10
uno?
more there and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was
Va a
a
ganar un
passing
premio
league. I
el
thought this was
número
the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Oh, no
And the
manches.
hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to
Tanta
about the 4.
agresividad.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Prepárense para el touchdown.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco taking it in for 4 yards out. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
No sé, ya la patada extra es fácil. No pasa nada.
A 10-play drive that time, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run.
Vamos a obligarlos a regresar por el lado derecho. A ver si se puede. ¡Chin!
Now after
La
the
voy a sacar.
touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
No salió, pero... Ah, sí le corrió. Qué raro. 19 yarditas. Estamos mejorando, amigos.
And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity.
Jackson hit and he lost the football, but it looked like a Raven was able to get in there and they will indeed keep the possession.
Pasan de lanza. ¿Qué? Ah, todo el primer cuarto. Uy, no sé qué hice.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long.
Cambió su formación bastante, ¿no?
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
Agárrenlo, no manchen.
And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Give him 3 yards on the run. Now they'll need to draw up something good here on 3rd and 13.
Oh.
Now it's Jackson.
No inventes.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision, a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick, and the Chiefs are going to take possession.
Lamar está jugando como Lamar.
We saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
This is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Te digo, no sé por qué siempre se tienen que regresar para recibir sus pases. No me parece lógico. Intentamos por tierra de nuevo. Estamos cerca de anotar. Sí. No, empujones, pero gané 5. Y vamos probando por tierra.
And the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5
4
yards.
minutos todavía.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Así que vamos
6
bien,
yards to
muchachos.
pick up, and that's a first down.
¿Esto qué es?
Here's McKinnon on the draw. A gain of 3, second down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
No sé. Probaré pase. Vamos a probar un mesh. No, me equivoqué de botón. Vamos a correr de nuevo.
Mahomes is going to run the option left, and they'll get him down right around the 16.
Sí, la regué. Fue mi culpa, acepto toda la responsabilidad, amigos. Ah, qué mal. Ahora sí.
Did it to perfection.
Lo que no entiendo es cuando se marca uno en rojo es porque será la mejor opción. Pues veamos. Si se desmarca, se la mando. ¡No! Estuvo muy cerca. Ni modo.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. This a 33-yard attempt.
Ahí está.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
¿Qué?
And ultimately, he
Sí, ya lo hemos
stopped right
detenido.
where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Vivir en cabo mejor.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Sí, clarísimo. Y primera y 20.
Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
That would almost intercept it,
están
but it's
jugando bastante mal
incomplete.
los Ravens.
Not a good throw there, and it'll be
Después de la
second down.
paliza que me metieron hace rato.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for a second down. To throw is Jackson.
Chihuahua.
Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
Y aparte están acorraladísimos estos muchachos. Tercera y 19. No creo que vayan a correr así.
A shotgun snap to give the Dobbins.
Ya que
And they're
corrieron.
able to bring him down at the 20. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be
Tampoco
summoned
así
here on 4th down.
se sienten muy
Now down is
chichos.
the punter, Jordan Stout.
Vamos.
His first punt, 45 yards. This
Y
looks
desde
good
la
as well.
yarda 30.
On the return, it's Tony.
Cuéntame. Avanzamos un poquito. 47, no estuvo nada mal.
And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over.
Sigamos jugando
And now
por
this
tierra.
offense comes back out onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't
Por
think. They
tierra y
had a field
aparte
goal
con
last time and they're up, but
Pacheco
they're looking to put a
está...
drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right,
No
let's just
sé
settle for 3, except in certain
para qué es
situations,
eso.
trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're
Chin.
thinking. And I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Mahomes now to throw. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
La neta es que he intentado apoyarme un buen con Kelsey, pero nomás no me funciona como en la vida real.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Con no dejarme correr.
And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
¿Qué?
So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome everyone to our brand new studios here in downtown Orlando in the EA Sports halftime report. This one has been a hard-hitting affair to this point, and you gotta expect we'll see more of the same in the second half.
Por lo menos la intercepción que hice, logramos convertirla en gol de campo.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a gain of 1 there. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3.
Hace rato me
Mahomes will
funcionó.
lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Veamos.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker.
2 yardas faltaban.
2nd and 2.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation.
Intentarlo por tierra.
There was an incompletion, they would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is.
Generalmente es muy efectivo el Pacheco. Pacheco, como dicen. Intentemos de nuevo. Otro por tierra. No, la izquierda estaba vacía. No importa. ¿Dónde irías?
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd down, McKinnon.
No, ¿qué hice?
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
You want to talk about the proverbial deer in the headlights? That's exactly what he was when he got the ball. Went to hit a lane and get upfield, and all he saw, extra defenders bearing down on it. Perfect time to dial up the blitz, and excellent call.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
A ver, ¿con Valdez o con Smith? Necesitamos un pase largo.
Now here's Mahomes.
Vamos.
They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster, and he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense. defense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode. Really try and put the hammer down and finish
yo quería el pase a
off.
Kelsey. Ay, ese Mahomes. De repente hace lo que se le da la gana. Corramos, corramos. Por acá está vacío. Quítate.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack to about the 26 here.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no comeback. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
¿Se llama Maquinan? No es de pronuncia. Pero sí es un Maquinan, la neta.
Handoff, it's McKinnon. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Necesito uno no tan largo, pero podríamos irnos con Harman. Si se descubre lo suficiente. Ahí está.
Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he will have a Chiefs first down as he'll be marked down.
El chiste es que agarren los balones, ¿no? Mientras no los dejen caer. No encuentra el hueco. Me he dado cuenta que Pacheco es menos efectivo que McKinnon. Siempre que critico a un jugador de los míos, se rifa. Primer y gol. Que demuestre. Y no manches. Quita la bala. Vamos a ver cómo es con esta. A darle su touchdown a McKinnon. Ya se lo ganó.
They'll try to run with McKinnon, and he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Y bien ganado. No sé cuántas McKinnon.
And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical.
Excelente touchdown.
And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes our score 17-0.
Hasta ahorita han corrido todas, entonces ay, se va a estar muy corta. Sí, no manches, empezó de la 19. Ahí ya para. Sí avanzó un chingo. 26. Yo juraría que había avanzado más.
The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing, and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Y se acabó.
get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a man open down the middle of the field and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
Those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first three quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth, but a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a
La neta sí se rifó. Vamos.
Here's Jackson to throw. That one complete to Prochet. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
From the 38, Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
No.
Right back to Duvernay. That's complete. He's going to have the first down and more than that. Touchdown.
Sabía que esa formación que escogí no era la adecuada.
33 yards. And the Ravens are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And it's 17-7. That time a 6-play drive.
Está muy cañón parar un punto extra. Tratemos de regresar por el lado derecho. A ver si funciona. Corre.
Here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball. Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage. The stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Yes. 2 minutos.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for 1 more first down to help salt this one away.
Me lleva. Se me acaba el tiempo.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Vamos.
On play action, they'll throw.
Ahí está. Que ese Gray me da miedito. Y luego la riega. Muy machín. Vamos a regresarnos a las sugerencias del coach.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
Voy a intentar más por ahí, a ver si alcanzamos a anotar otra. Este coach está muy conservador. Vamos por ahí.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Sí, cuidado al fondo, amigos.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster.
Agarran.
And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And he will have the Chiefs first down. He needed 5, he got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
No, pues ya. Pelation Ravens.
Now Mahomes steps away. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman, and it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield.
Ya necesito cambiar de formación porque ya me estoy repitiendo. Dicen que ya se la aprendieron. Vamos,
Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Podemos ir con Pacheco, con Kelsey. También Gray, pero les digo que no confío en ese güey. Llevan 2 veces que nos interceptan con ese. Ah, estuvo cerca. Cerca.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch.
Yo creo que ahora sí nos conviene Kelsey. Es un corte ahí bastante pronunciado.
Mahomes to throw.
No, se la.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in though, and it's 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
No, estuvo demasiado lejos. ¿Qué fue eso?
Oh, the gamble fails. It's incomplete. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down by 10. A minute 17 remains. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
Vamos.
Jackson to throw.
Y se va.
That's complete to the fullback.
Ay, se volvió a salir. No inventes.
Inside the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Estoy confiando, Carlos, pero me está costando más trabajo que al principio. Vamos.
Jackson. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Para ver el reloj, ¿verdad? Segundo y 10.
Are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now. I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19.
No, ¿qué es eso?
And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute.
De que no dejan escoger mi formación.
Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
A menos de que intenten una patada corta, que es muy probable. No creo que esto vaya a funcionar.
So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And the Chiefs have got it. And with that, they should have a victory as well. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Yo creo que ahí Smith va a hacer un movimiento interesante. Y Kelsey, quién sabe. Puede ser. Pues ya, corramos. Tenemos tiempo.
It's just their first. They've got two more to use here in the final stages.
Estamos un pase largo. Otra vez Kelsey podría ser. O Hartman. Depende de Kelsey.
Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. Now another timeout call
No sé,
for the
amigos.
offense. That'll leave them with just
Lo veo
one
muy
remaining
difícil.
in this fourth quarter of play. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Vamos, Kelsey.
Now Mahomes on
Corre
the
en friega.
bootleg. For the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Híjole. Me sospecho que Hartman podría ser. O Smith.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
Y
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
deténganlo.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 15.
Por eso no hay que jugárselas al final, amigos. Interceptado en los últimos segundos del partido. Pero pues ya está demasiado difícil.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the
casi
field.
imposible.
Frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They
Ganamos,
both game
amigos.
plan for this drive, and they both have specific
Y esos
outcomes in
efectos de
mind.
Apple que
To me, it just comes down to who can execute
ahí
better
está.
and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And Charles, in this one, the fourth quarter became a lot more interesting, I know, than I
¿Cómo vieron,
anticipated.
amigos?
Probably you
Estuvo interesante
anticipated.
esto, ¿no?
A comeback bid falling
Me
just
agrada
a little
Madden,
bit
la
short.
verdad.
You're never supposed to count a team out,
Estuvieron divertidos los partidos.
I just didn't see this
No
type
porque
of
que
a
me haya hecho los
comeback,
14 puntos en el
especially
último y yo ya
one
no he
that put 'em in a
podido
position
anotar
to put
nada.
the real pressure on 'em down the stretch.
Estuvo gacho. Por ese lado. La intercepción. ¿Se me hicieron 2 intercepciones en este partido? ¿O solo fue una? Les digo que me falla bien cañón las
So that's a wrap
tacleadas.
for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For
124
more, check
yardas
us out
corridas.
at
Por
easports.com.
pase, perdí
From
2
Baltimore,
yarditas.
so long, everybody.
Pues mejoramos en este partido. El primero sí estuvo bastante cucho. Pero, pues nada, amigos. Aquí la dejamos el día de hoy. Mañana acompáñenos en punto de las 10. Vamos a hacer nuestro Super Bowl, señores Geek. Entonces, mañana me toca jugar con el buen Agus, el otro señor Geek. Él se ganó a San Francisco desde hace como 2 semanas. Entonces, él va a jugar con San Francisco y yo con Kansas. Y a ver cómo quedamos, a ver si logramos hacer un juego predictivo, premonitorio, o como lo quieran ver, para el domingo del Super Bowl. Entonces, les sugiero que nos acompañen mañana, que se va a poner bueno, va a estar chido. Y no sé si vayamos a hacer 2 de 3 o cómo lo vamos a hacer para sacar un promedio. Que un solo partido como que no va a estar tan chido, ¿no? Pero sí, 2 de 3 podría ser buena opción. Y pues nada, amigos, nos estamos viendo mañana entonces con el Super Bowl, señores Geek. El miércoles, Agustín, bueno, les confirmamos mañana porque creo que iba a tener contenido especial para esta semana. No recuerdo si era este miércoles o hasta el otro, el del 14 de febrero. Y el jueves, pues ya saben, hasta Platiquita Geek. Seguramente con las notas que nos hayan sido interesantes en la semana, las estaremos platicando el jueves. Y pues nada, amigos, muchas gracias por acompañarme. Estuvieron un poco callados en modo ahorro de energía, pero les agradezco que anduvieran por acá dejando sus likes y viendo las partiditas. Pues nos estamos viendo mañana. Cuídense, bye.